Okay. My broadcast just bombed out. So I'm going to continue on with what I was saying. So, Tribe, you have two two videos for the week. If you are catching this one and you're like, okay, where's the normal intro? This is me having to start it over because it timed out, because I think I was trying to show you all how to shop the Spring BOGO. So we'll go back to the Spring BOGO. Hopefully you all will rejoin me again. If that ever happens, Tribe, if my system bombs out or whatever, I'll always come back and start the broadcast again. So always do me a favor, just bear with me on it. And for those of you who will rejoin, thank you. I appreciate you for coming back. Now, Spring BOGO, what's happening with that? So there is a Spring BOGO collection. If you visit the website, you will see Spring BOGO in the menu. You'll see that as an option. And where am I live? Yeah, I think I'm live streaming to YouTube and Facebook. So you'll see that as just in the menu, you can click that. It's a special collection and it does include specific things. So here's what you do. You just select things you want from that page. Just select whatever you want. Whatever you do, just make sure you end up even. So if you have 5 items, go ahead and select a 6th item. If you have, 3 items, select a 4th item, because the system's going to automatically, when you put in the code Spring BOGO, and I'll put that in the comments for y'all. When you put that in the comments, in the coupon, put that in the coupon, in the, what's it called? What does our thing say? Discount code field. When you put it there, it will automatically discount the lower of the two at half off, okay? Or the lower of your items at half off, all right? Now, what would I buy? I would purchase things like the hydration trio or the hydration collection, and then I would add a hair gel. Or I would purchase things like a wash and go set. Oh, that's not in there. I'm sorry. I purchased like a hydration collection and then a hydration trio. That's a good idea for somebody who's like a veteran, who's like been here before, knows what to buy. But let me actually put the code in the comments for you. Spring BOGO. There we go. Okay. So put that in there. So I would actually do it that way. Okay. And I'm going to quickly just make sure not that I'm live. I know I'm live. It's not that. I want to make sure the other live wasn't still going. It could have been. It could have been. Y'all could have. Oh, there it is. Y'all could have still been watching me for quite some time. There we go. Oh, you had to get your Wi-Fi together. This is the second broadcast for the day. How about that? So we had to get it all the way together over here. Yeah, that part. So this is like I'm starting over. That's what's comical about that. So welcome, welcome. I gotta tell y'all this on a side note. Why does Thursday's like my Friday. Once I do this live, I still work on Friday. I work on Friday and Saturday. But y'all, after I do these lives, I feel like it's kind of a party. I'm like, I'm done with the live. I can party. I don't even know why I think that. I have major stuff to do, but there's something about very cathartic with the week for me. It's marked after we're done doing our live, and I enjoy the live. The live is my most like all of it's natural to me, but the live I'm just like, yeah, all right. This is I'm just being myself. I just put on some fresh makeup or something. So I don't know why I'm like that. Nonetheless, um, yeah, you are in great company, Marissa. You are in great company. Wi-Fi is great tonight, but I made the mistake of thinking I could do a little more than I thought I could do. And I went ahead and was like, let me open up the website, knowing I can't do that, knowing I added additional software to my computer today. So this is not the day to be trying that out. I don't know what I was thinking. Nonetheless. So just to recap, because this is a new broadcast, Mother's Day boxes are still available. Definitely order them. Definitely send them as gifts. Tribe, I can tell when y'all buy stuff just for yourselves. The queue says this is just for this person. And that's wonderful. You should treat yourself. But definitely use the Mother's Day boxes to treat other ladies too. Okay. That is one of the reasons I put them together the way that I do, so that you have the hair and the body experience. It's a great gift. It's going to be packaged beautifully. I am very excited about it. And y'all know how we do it. It comes with a card that explains the products. These products have the ingredients on them with instructions. In addition to the fact that, there are some additional little gifts. Well, there's some gifts in if you got the live one, but not if you ordered, if you order now. Now, if you order a Mother's Day box now, what's going to happen? It's going to expect it to arrive by May 6th. Still going to arrive in plenty of time for Mother's Day. We will be getting them done very, very quickly. You'll see that date. We'll tell you order by this date to arrive on time for Mother's Day. So we will add that to the description on the page. But they come in 3 great fragrances. So definitely shop the Mother's Day boxes. And then the Spring BOGO I was explaining. I know a lot of you already know about it because a lot of you have taken advantage of the Spring BOGO. Smart. I would too. And I was explaining some things to purchase. I would purchase the kits, and I would add on gels, add on moisturizers. Like if you got a Wash and Go Trio, this is the perfect time to add on a hair milk and a number 23. Some things you've been wanting to try at a great price. Okay. So don't miss out on all of the goodies and the treats that are going on. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I had a great description in the other one. So I will try to, I'll figure out a way to copy and paste it. I should have done that before I came back in, but I was in such a hurry to come back in. Now, last week, one thing we went over, and over the last 2 weeks, I've been concentrating on making sure y'all understand your Urban Bella hair gels. And I sent out a blog post earlier this week that explained the difference in the hair gels. That post is really, really important. I wanted you to have that before the sale was available so you could have a good idea of what to buy and you could ask any questions that you have. Okay. So browse that post again. I sent it out via email. I wish I had posted it here. That would have been a good idea. No, let's not take any risk. We already tried that one time. But that particular post, which I will you know what I'll do? I'll post it to all our social channels tonight. That's what I'll do. I'll put it up. It's going to say what is the difference between the Urban Bella gels. That is extremely helpful. It's a good guide. Even if you are an Urban Bella veteran, a tribe member, you've been around a long time, it's always good to refresh and understand the differences. And classics are where it's at. I love the Signature Series collections. I think they're very nice, but we really do live and die with like how the Urban Bella system works with the classics. The Signature Series gels are great if you want to take it up a notch in a specific area. Like if you want to maybe give your hair a little more elongation and you already know what to expect. If you want to give your hair a little more moisture or more hydration, and you know what to expect. And I'll give you an example. I think the Hydra Boost gel is great. But the Hydra Boost gel works beautifully to add additional hydration to the hair. If you want great curl definition, you want to know, you know what? I like Hydra Boost gel with extra firm because it does exactly that. It boosts my hydration. So I have that beautiful definition and beautiful hold with extra firm, but I'm softening it up a little bit with Hydra Boost gel without altering how my gel works. That's how the Signature Series pairs well with the Classic Series. But this particular sale focuses on your classics, okay? So take a look at the Spring BOGO collection on the website. Just visit the homepage. It's right there. And then we'll be adding it to the homepage also where you can just shop the whole thing from the homepage. So take a look at all of that. Now, other than that, tribe, I just wanted to pop out tonight, give you some very quick updates. Yes, that's a good example. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad it's helpful. We got a lot of great response on that email. If you opened it and did not read it, take a look at it. It is one of our most popular foundation blog posts on understanding, not just understanding like Urban Bella gels, but just how gels work together. You'll notice our gels go from extreme softness and extreme hydration to extreme firmness. So that's important to understand and how our gel system works so you can set your expectations elsewhere, just in general. Because I mean, everybody kind of, does a little here, does a little bit there. But, well, I don't, but people do. And then with our signature series, you can actually start to go, ah, I love Extra Firm. When the signature series collection is available again in the vault, or I want to subscribe to something, this is what I want to consider adding. So it does not dive into the signature series. We'll do a separate one for the signature series at another time. But right now, I want to make sure y'all understand the classics. All right, so I want you to understand the classics. I want you to understand the Urban Bella system. Why? Because we are about making sure your wash and go lasts 7 days. Minimum. Minimum. I mean, it needs to look good on day 7. Day 7, you are literally supposed to go, oh, it's time for me to wash my hair, but it looks so good, I could keep going. But the process and the system of maintaining it every 7 days, that is why doing it the way we lay it out, following our system, following our plan, and using the Urban Bella product is why your hair looks good on day 7. And that plan is a weekly wash plan. It's a steaming plan, all those things. All right. So I'm going to make sure you all have that information. Make sure you understand it. Make sure you have the opportunity to come out to the lives and ask me some questions when I'm here, because that is the whole point. All right. I want you to come to the live session with me and let me know where you might be stuck. Something may not be clear, or you might not be getting results you're looking for. Okay. You can always email questions prior to the live. You can email photos, whatever you need, and I answer you here on the live. It's hard for me to explain to Catherine how to explain hair care stuff. It's easier for me to tell Catherine I'm going to respond to you on the live. Okay. So send your questions. I will respond here. That's the best way to do it. If you can't come live, that's okay. She'll respond back to you and let you know I'm going to answer your question live. Even your product questions. If you're like, I'm new here, I want some product help, she's going to tell you I'm going to answer your question on live on video. All right? So keep that in mind. And I'm going to just make a note. Signature Series Gels blog. Okay, I just wanted to make a quick note about that Signature Series thing. And then going forward, y'all, Q&A, all Q&A about what product to use, product challenges, what to buy, how to tweak, what to add, will be answered here live, all right? And no, you don't have to be live. Just know that we're going to do a Q&A segment, and I'm going to use that opportunity here to talk to y'all. All right, let me just see if there's anybody. Oh, yeah. Y'all are back. Thanks for coming back. Let's see. What did I just see spinning? I don't even know why. I think I saw some spinning. Oh, okay. No, it was this. It's this thing. Good evening, Debbie. How are you? What have you missed? Not much. There is a spring BOGO going on, Debbie. And the spring BOGO is brief. Take advantage of it. It's just here for like the weekend. So if you want to take advantage of that, dive in now. There's a spring BOGO collection. It's on our website. Go to the homepage, click on spring BOGO, and you'll see all the products eligible for the BOGO. Add any of those items to your cart and put in the code spring BOGO, and you will get buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one half off. VIPs, you were emailed 2 codes, okay? You need to use both of them if you want to take advantage of Spring BOGO and get your regular VIP discount. Your regular VIP discount, which is still active and fine, it does not work with the Spring BOGO discount. We had to give you a new one. I emailed it out. If you don't see it or don't have it, let us know. Just email us and we'll send it right over to you. Let's see. Denise said, Kanisha, I will post some Urban Bella Sister Locks in the beauty group really soon. I get so many questions about what I use on my hair. So soft and shiny and moist. And of course, it's because of you. Denise, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you. I noticed you had the locks, and of course, I can see that you still order like all the things. So I am so glad to hear you are getting great results with Sister Locks with Urban Bella. And Kaya, of course, has clients who have Sister Locks, and I believe Kaya is going to start offering Sister Locks as well, ladies. I might be jumping ahead of her by saying that, but if I'm not mistaken, she was working on that. I have to follow up with her and see if that's the case. But she had been using Urban Bella products on Sister Lock customers, like number 14 organic coconut cream repair mask, obviously honey aloe lather. So she was having great success there too. I'm always looking for feedback from people who have locks and Sister Locks. Now, I can tell you, people who have locks absolutely use Urban Bella product. They use the whole thing, and it gives their hair a very polished look. Like Denise is saying, it's very shiny. And so the Sister Locks community as well has been dabbling in. There's a group of ladies who do Sister Locks that all work where Kaya has her salon. And so they're always asking me to make them some stuff, trying some things out. So I'm so glad to hear about your success, Denise. And yes, please share with the group. There have been many women who are asking about, using our products with Sister Locks. So that feedback and testimony from you will be key. So thanks a lot. I appreciate that. All right. Tamu is like our steady. Tamu is your steady. Y'all know Tamu is a real person. She's like a real woman, like here in Atlanta. She's like an Urban Bella client. She's been one forever. And we literally made Tamu curls for her. We needed something really hydrating back in the day for her hair. And it was key in transforming her texture. I mean, we really, really brought it around. And not transforming her texture like, let me be more specific. It transformed her hydration level. Now, obviously, we had her on the full Urban Bella system. Cleanser, conditioner. Tamu began to let us do her hair every week. And her hair went from always being a very puffy, style to relaxing and dropping and giving her more, letting her more smooth, defined, shiny curl texture come out. And it wasn't coming out because it wasn't hydrated enough. And so that's why we created Tamu Curls, and we named it after her for that reason. Because I made it for her, literally made it specifically for her. And I was like, hey, can I name the product after you? For our baby girl, we mix in Cragel. For me, I mix in 54. Okay, so let me explain that a little bit. Okay, so Tamu is staple for Marissa and her family, right? And for her daughter, she mixes in Cragel, which is a medium hold gel. It's got some oil in it, so it's going to give a little bit more weight, control, and smoothing. And if I'm not mistaken, with Marissa's daughter, Halima, her texture is a bit more wiry, meaning the strand, you need a little bit more to control and give the strand some smoothness and a good smooth look. For Marissa, she mixes in 54, which is firmer, lower moisture, no additional oil. And Marissa's hair is very silky, medium low porosity. And so if Marissa did too much, if she did Cragel, it would weigh her hair down too much. She needs the lighterness of 54 to give her more lift, give her a little more curl boost, but maintaining that control. Now that's my assessment. Marissa will comment and tell y'all herself because she's so good with like knowing what her hair needs. And Marissa finally, Lord, thank you, Jesus, finally got a box. She gonna give us some feedback, y'all, on what she thinks on Hydro Boost. I am dying to hear her feedback on it because she uses it across the whole family. So that's, it's good to, it's so nice to see across a family what people do. And so it's so funny, like in my family, my brother, he's more moisturizers. My mom is Tamu and Firm. And my mom's hair is silky. She doesn't have any wiry. Her hair, interestingly, it's wiry, but it can lay down very silky. But I got to say this, since she's been like an Urban Bella client, her hair's more silky. She used to wear her hair twisted all the time, and twisting makes your hair more wiry just naturally. But since she's been on Urban Bella, her hair is silked out more. But her hair is way more silkier than mine. I get the bushy, my hair can be bushy like hers used to be bushy, but not quite as much. Anyway, my point is, my mom doesn't struggle with frizz like I do. But we use the same stuff, but we do get different results. My hair tends to be bigger and fuller, and hers can be big and full, but her hair to me looks more silky than mine. Sandra, hello, hello. Sandra says, I'm going to try and get into a wash and go this spring and summer. I'm telling you, y'all pray for me. All right, we gonna lift you up right now, Lord. That wash and go is gonna be phenomenal, Jesus. It's gonna be great, Lord. Lay your hands on Sandra's hands and hair, Jesus, to let her wash and go take. Sandra, you're gonna really love it. You are. And the thing about it is, I was just explaining that twisting actually lends to more wiriness with the hair texture. The technique and the process of doing a wash and go trains the hair. It helps it to transition to a smoother finish, smoother polish. And I tell you that Hydro Boost really, really lends what the hair is missing a lot of times. Hydro Boost lends that extra like serious pump of hydration that when you have it gives you better curl definition. So I'm excited to hear it. That's good. Well, I'll make sure that we spend time talking through technique and demonstrating technique. I've got some video footage I will share, and we'll look at that. I'll look at my footage, and I'm gonna make sure y'all are ready, y'all. So we'll take the rest. We're getting ready for the summer box. Let me tell y'all now. Summer box is dropping May 15th ish. I'm planning on a May 15th drop. There's a reason why. I need to get the box out to you by June 15th. I need to get it out to you by June 15th because I will be gone for a stint of time. And then July, I have to step away again for surgery. So I have to get y'all. I don't want to rush you. I'm not really rushing you, but I want it in your hands for June. In order for that to happen, I have to put it up and make it available to you as soon as possible. Now, what I will do with that, meaning I'll put it up and we'll have it, but I'll leave the summer box open a little bit, a little while. Like it'll be available into June if we don't, sell out. I'm gonna tell y'all now though, Summer Box, it has become the most popular box. And I'm doing something really, really exciting. I do something exciting all the time, but I'm excited about what we're doing, the new oil we're using, and I will start explaining all of that to y'all in May. So May 1st, I'll start talking about the ingredients, the box, what we're doing. We will do the live shopping event around May 15th-ish. And then because we need to get started like pronto, we need to quickly get y'all going and get the production going for it and have to have that. We need to be getting that out the door to you no later really than like June 10th. So you will have your summer box early. Okay. So I want to tell y'all that now, give you some time to plan. I know you all, reserve a little bit of your fun spending money for the boxes. So get ready, tribe. We're like a month away from launching the summer box. All right. And then spring boxes. I was updating you. I wanted to give you an update. So spring boxes, I gave one in the video number one. We're good. We are looking good. We are gonna wrap up and finish up all production this weekend. There's one last little piece that arrives on Tuesday. It may arrive Monday, but boxes are scheduled to ship on Thursday. We are ready to kit and get everything done and hand them over to UPS on Wednesday, maybe even Wednesday, but definitely on time for Thursday. So those will be on their way. And then we'll do the unboxing once everybody has theirs. So we'll do the unboxing the following week, but those are on the way. And it also gives you all plenty of time to get yours if you want to order one for someone else. All right, so heads up on that. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Sandra, for sure. Let me tell you, Sandra, the video I played last week, let me show it to you. This is my favorite video for teaching that. What is this? Showing all scenes. This one. This video right here, I was showing this one last week. I feel like the curl clumping, and you can Google that. I'm going to add more videos to Facebook, but this particular one is the best one to show like getting that definition. And you can see how wiry my hair really, really is. And it's very wiry, very wiry. I am a person who cannot like be like dabbling in other gels. It's like, girl, stop. We can't do that. And I was using 5 Vitamin. which is impressive for me. Even as much as I love the Signature Series collections, there's specific ones that work for me with my hair being as wiry as it is, as porous as it is, and as thick as it is too. So it's a lot of factors going on, but nonetheless, not about me. This video I'm doing is so to help people with the wash and go. All right. I want it to be a technique you can achieve. I want it to be easy. And then once and allow yourself some grace with the wash and go. Give yourself time to just kind of get the technique. And when you first do it the first few times, maybe you stick the landing, maybe not. Most people don't. But notice how I really go in and I'm really like working that root to end, how I'm molding to my hair. Molding to my face. Those things matter. Play around with your gels. You might find gels that you twist well with. On a wash and go, you're like, not so much. One of the things that I find that people really miss when they're learning, they start to do wash and goes, is how much gel you really use on a wash and go. You do use a lot, okay? And the more porous your hair, the more you use to kind of get that control. But over time, you find you use less and less and less. You still use more than you use with a twist, way more. But wash and go people, I will say, wash and go people have subscriptions. They have their product delivered to them on a regular basis, for sure, for sure. Okay, tribe, that's all I have tonight. So just a quick recap to reset the room for everybody. You've got spring boxes, Mother's Day boxes still available. Order now for arrival on Mother's Day. Your boxes you've already bought are set to be going out on time. No concerns there. We will get those out to you. And then what do we have after that? We have your boxes and then the Spring BOGO. Shop the Spring BOGO. If you're a VIP, there's anything you wanted, you can add, you have 2 codes. If you didn't see the 2 codes, I emailed and texted them last night, VIPs. It went only to you. If you like, I don't see it, just send us a message. We'll send it. We'll send you the code, but enter both spring codes, VIPs. The first code gives you the BOGO. The second code gives you your regular 20% off. The VIP code you always use does not work with BOGO. We had to make a new one for you. Okay. So hopefully that helps. Those are the top 3 things tonight. And the other thing is I want to make sure you understand how the lives are going to work going forward. If I'm not teaching something, then like last week I was teaching gels and how to pick and choose. And I was talking about I pulled up this particular video to show you technique. I'm here to answer your questions. So when you email customer service, I normally will explain to Catherine what she needs to say to you. And that's a lot. Like Catherine knows way more about natural hair for somebody with no natural hair at all. But she's just conveying my instructions and my guidance. We unfortunately don't have time. We don't do as well with that right now. So what I can do and what I love to do is show up here. And this is where I'm going to answer your questions. And Catherine will tell you that. She'll say, Kanisha is going to answer your question this Thursday on the live. If you can't be live for it, that's okay. But just make sure you catch the live. And we might even come back and tell you, we answered your question at minute 15. Because we're going to say your name, okay? Now, the other part to that is, Catherine will tell you I'm answering your question. And that's going to be for hair techniques. That's going to be for product selection. If you send a picture, I'm going to pull your picture up and answer your question live. If you don't want your face shown, send pictures without your face. Send whatever pictures you're comfortable with so I can put you up and speak to your question. But these weekly check-ins are going to be specifically for guiding you, making sure you are not lost with your Urban Bella product. If you're new and you just bought an Urban Bella product, you're going to get an email that says, join us live to ask any questions. And that's anything. If you're like, I just bought this stuff and mine didn't work. This is where you want to tell customer service, and this is where I'm going to address that. If you're like, I just bought it and I love this and I want this and this and this and I want to know about this, this is where I'm going to answer your question. Okay. I love taking this hour and I want to maximize it as much as possible. So keep that in mind as you come out each week. This is where we're going to make sure that you are having an excellent experience with Urban Bella. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here live to make sure of that. Now, if you show up live, here's the beauty. I'm going to go through everybody's questions that they have, but I can go, you and I can go back and forth. If you're like, I tried that didn't work, whatever the case may be. Okay. So I hope that's helpful. I hope that you all find that to be what you need and addresses what you need. But we're going to try that out. We're going to be trying that out over the next couple of months, see how that plays out. I think it's going to go well. I mean, we do it now anyway, quite frankly. When I come out here and teach something, that's off somebody's question. Okay. All right. I'm going to go to, okay, so I think that's everything, everybody. I didn't see any other questions. And so that wraps us up for the week. And I put links there for you all to shop. I put codes, everything you need to shop. Visit the website. If you are still with me live, please do me a favor. Hit like, hit hit any kind of reaction on Facebook and comment. I would really appreciate it. Your interacting with me here definitely lets Facebook know I'm going the right direction. And you can comment and tell me, yeah, I commented, but you ain't going in the right direction. Whatever. Y'all know I love feedback. And I like to treat Urban Bella like this, just so y'all understand. Every time I answer a question, do anything around here, I'm thinking about the one person who asked for it. The one. We don't use coconut oil in as many of our products. And y'all, we have like a handful of clients who really are just like, that stuff don't work for me. And I'm like, you know what? We don't have to formulate with coconut oil to be successful. There are other things. So I think about that one person where they're like, you know what? That ain't working for me. And I said, well, you know what? I can improve and make it better for everybody. Like those guides. I told you, that was one person who was like, listen, girl, where the instructions at? I was like, you know what? I got you. They're on the website for each product, but that just doesn't work for everyone. So I created those guides and I was thinking about that one person and I said, this is going to be wonderful for the whole tribe. So that's why I love y'all's feedback. It guides me. It helps me know what direction to go in when I'm like, do they need anything? Of course, people always need stuff when they're buying products from you. So that's what I'm here for. Happy to always come out here and serve you all. Have a wonderful week. If you have any thoughts or questions or feedback, post them here. If you're catching the replay, thank you. I appreciate you watching this replay later in your evening. All right, tribe. Let's see. Oh, let me scroll back down. Good live session. I enjoy your teaching and answering questions. Thank you. I enjoy it too. Bonnie, are you back? Is Bonnie back from vacation? Bonnie, you back? Welcome back, Bonnie. Y'all have a great, great weekend. Enjoy. And of course, I look forward to hearing from y'all if you need anything. And Debbie, thank you. I'm so glad that answering the questions is helpful. That's the whole point. So y'all have a good night. Bye.